to the record, baby, and give me this right now.
What's up everyone, Mercury Games here, and I'm back with another video, and it's like not really a video but like a review for Sonic Forces, as I had postponed this review. It was supposed to go up like Friday last week, but it didn't happen. So yeah, so here goes my review. And before we get started with the review, I honestly just want to say something about something that has been coming up, and it's net neutrality, and that it's actually, you know, on the verge of ending soon. Well, it's not really ending. We actually make a change and stop this from happening, so we won't have to get paid for watching what we like. So I will have a link down below that will actually have a poll to tell the Congress to stop, to, you know, keep net neutrality. And so yeah, let's get on to the review now. Sonic Forces, what can I say about this game really? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, the game is really, it's, I don't know how to describe it. It could be good at some points and bad, but mostly it is kind of bad. It's it's on the verge of being bad, because I did have some time enjoying this game, you know, speed running, but yeah, this game, I feel like it's just a disappointment. That's all I'm gonna say. Now let's get into the good. Alright, the graphics in this game look pretty good on PlayStation 4, especially through all the other modern Sonic games that we had previously, like Lost World, Generations, and especially Colors. Well, when it came to in-game cutscenes, the cutscenes seem actually pretty good, and the people who did the voice for these characters actually they did a pretty good job at it, and I have to applaud them for that, because Shadow's voice actor does sound a bit better than what he did in, what game was it? In Generations. He sounds a lot better than what he did in Generations and Boom. So I congrats him on that. And I could say that the story is probably what drives this game. I might make people, you know, angry about this, because I mean, the story is pretty good than the stories we had in other Sonic games like Sonic Lost World. It's way better than that, and you can honestly tell that it tried to be dark, but it's really not as dark as you may think it is. And what's another good thing that we can actually say about this game? Well, the music is okay. It's not stellar, it's okay. Like, there is a few songs that are pretty good, especially the episode Shadow songs, which are actually pretty good in what we needed in this game, but we got a few disappointments. And let's, you know, get on with the bad. The bad is that this game, it isn't short, which I don't really mind of the game length. It's really what everyone talks about is the stage length, and it's how it's really short. And why, like, as you see right now, I completed City Heights, no, not City Heights, Sunset Heights within 1 minute 15 seconds. So these stages are short, and once it starts, you know, getting interesting, and it ends off, which is kind of disappointing. So yeah, that's how this game could be bad. And number two could actually be some parts in the story which makes no sense, and how Sega falsely advertised that some characters will be in the game will have a good story, in which not really, because we would think that, you know, we will have a chaos boss fight. Well, actually no, there's no chaos boss fight, which is sad, because I was actually thinking about what could the boss fight be, and we just don't get it, which is kind of disappointing. I honestly don't care about the Shadow boss fight, because we got him as a playable character, and I think that's enough for us. Like, we don't need a Shadow boss fight, in my opinion, since we already got Shadow as a playable character, because that was pretty good. But I could probably say, let me go back to the level design, is that maybe it's because that was actually 3 level designers and 2 of them were actually new. So maybe I wouldn't really get on the level design that bad, but I think that since this is a 25th anniversary Sonic game, that they should have had, you know, better level designers in the game. And I don't even want to get started with the characters. Not the characters that we play as, but just the side characters in general. Tails is useless in this game. Like, he is, like, why is he in this? I mean, I get why he's in the game, but he's just useless in this game and doesn't really apply nothing and is scared of freaking Chaos Zero. He beat, and I'm sure you guys heard of this, but he beat Chaos 4, but is scared of his first form, which is kind of stupid. And really, why is he so useless? He was more useful in Lost World. If you really think about it, he was a bit more useful. In this game, he's just, you know, there just to be there, saying, hey, I'm here. And so yeah, he's really just useless in this game. And that's about the only characters I really have problems with just Tails. Knuckles, he was alright. Amy, alright too. And yeah, so now it's time for us to get to the characters in the game. So let me start out with Martin Sonic / Shadow, since they're basically the same. Martin Sonic is, like you all heard, the funnest character in the game because, you know, the boost and all of that. And Shadow, well, he's just like Sonic, except that he actually does a homing attack that actually I don't know how, it's like a light speed dash with enemies for his homing attack, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. And so yeah, Martin Sonic is the best, you know, it's the best character in the game. And now we got to the custom hero, which is the second best due to the customization options that you actually have, which is far out one of the most funnest things in this game. Now the custom hero, yeah, it doesn't control well, like your character doesn't really control well, sorry about that. And that sometimes that, like, when you put something like jump or something, it wouldn't really go out and you would literally die, and that usually happens on the custom hero stage, and probably almost every stage except for classic Sonic stage, because I do have footage of Shadow actually not homing attacking on like a zip line. I could actually show it off, maybe. I don't know if I would, but like he does not home attack on it, which is kind of like why. And don't even get me started with classic Sonic. He is easily the worst character, and by far the character that wouldn't really make sense to be in this game. Like, you could erase classic Sonic in this game and the story would just be the same. He contributes nothing to the story. He honestly doesn't. Like, he's just there just to be there. Like, this game, well, classic Sonic should not be in the game. He should have just stayed in Mania where he belonged. And so those are the characters, and let me get down to the, you know, my final words about this game and what they should have added to make it better. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about why Infinite is just bad. He's just, like, he has a cool concept, but the only reason he's evil is because of Shadow basically telling him that he's weak. That's really why he's evil. There's no explanation. Like, fans came up with better explanations of why he's evil. How is the fans gonna come up with better origin stories than the official company? I mean, they did kind of get into his like origins before he was Infinite in the comics, but who's gonna read the comic? Come on, no one's not gonna read it just to get information out the game. So yeah, and also the drift isn't in the game, which is really bad because this game does kind of require the drift. Oh, I said drift. The drill, not the drill. Why am I saying all of this? The drift in the game, because in some parts it really does need the drift, and the customer only has a drift, but it's automated in this game. So yeah, it's just really not. It's fun, but it's not polished. And I really think that they just rushed it like they did it with their other games, like rushing everything, which is, I don't know why Sega did this. They should have just, you know, probably delayed it. I would understand, just to make the game better, because this was supposed to be Sonic's 25th anniversary game. But now we're looking to Mania, which is actually a real 21st anniversary game to it. So yeah, I feel like I had to say something else. Ooh, my controller dropped. Sorry about that. Well, I feel like I had to say something else. Maybe, probably to get the story better. Maybe have a better story. You know, add mechanics into the game that would actually work. You know, just some other stuff that they could have done to make this game a lot better than a lot better than what we got in the final game. Probably add a chaos boss fight because that was actually disappointing, and stop rehashing boss fights because the last Infinite boss fight and the Metal Sonic boss were the exact same thing. So yeah, that is just my honest opinion about Sonic Forces. Is it's a fun game sometimes, but it's really just an unpolished and unfinished game, and I'm truly disappointed that it actually came out because I actually was excited for this game more than Mania, because you know it offered so many things. But now seeing how this game is really doing well, didn't get really good reviews, and I have to agree with them because I have played it myself. So this game, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it maybe a 5 out of 10 or 4 out of 10, because this game isn't really worth the $40. Just, you know, probably wait till a price drop, or just don't get this game at all. Just get like Generations or something. Generations or Colors. I know the games are old, but it's way fun than this. The levels are longer, the music is better. Just don't waste $40 on a game that's halfway complete. Like I said, the graphics looks good, but this game is just disappointing. And seeing how Sega could hire fans and hackers to make a beautiful game like Mania truly sucked. Like, the hackers and fans made better games than them, which I think Sega should start doing. Have fans make games for them, like Mario Sonic, because the Mario Sonic games are not doing as well as the classic Sonic games are now. So maybe if they, you know, had fans to, you know, work on the game, Mario Sonic games, and I believe that would be way better than what we got now. So yeah, like I give this score, like Sonic Forces, a 4 out of 10. If you want to get it, then that's fine. You could. I'm not stopping you from getting it. It's just my own opinion. So yeah, and that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this video, and that's about it. Now I will add a link to the save net neutrality thing. I will put that in the link down below so you guys go support it, and we won't lose net neutrality, and the Congress will, you know, stop people who's trying to take it away. So thank you guys again, and that's it. Peace out.